we must avenge this. Those that did this and those that have continued to kill our men, wherever they are, we will get them out.
This is the burial ceremony of 22 soldiers killed in Niger State. Thank you for staying with us. The live pictures you are seeing are the remains of the bodies of the 22 soldiers who were killed in Niger State following an ambush on the troops in Zungeru local government and the crash of a Nigeria Air Force aircraft on a recovery mission. It is reported that the others, that is about 14 of them, have been previously buried based on Islamic rites, and that these 22 being buried today are perhaps Christians who, and the process we're seeing is the process of a Christian mass burial for those 22 remaining. Families and top dignitaries there are present to witness this event. We have present at the burial Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawale, as well as the service chiefs to honor the soldiers killed in Niger State.
Distinguished guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, as a mark of honor, you are please requested to rise as the burial party marches in to take post. Thank you.
Again, this is the burial ceremony of 22 soldiers killed in Niger State following an ambush on troops in Zungeru local government and the crash of a Nigeria Air Force aircraft that was on a recovery mission. This event is happening at the National Military Cemetery in Abuja, and present at the event is the family of the deceased, as well as Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawale, and service chiefs. So you would recall that there were 36 troops which were ambushed on the 13th and the 14th. It is reported that 16 of these troops have been already buried according to Islamic rites. The remaining, which are 22, are the ones that are being buried now. Let's quickly give you a list of the deceased, their names, the names of the list of the deceased military personnel. We have late Major S.A. Oni, late Lieutenant Anthony Yumusu, late Lieutenant Ibrahim Adamu, late GM Odusami, late Lieutenant U.S. Alkali, late Sergeant Farouk Mohammed, and we have late Ibrahim Garba, late CPL Chiroma Pogu, late CPL Adama Isaac, late CPL Aruna Jamilu, late CPL Sumaila Bashiru, late A.B. Suleiman MKNN, late CPL Jauro Amos. We have also Sunday Okopi. We have Ekwanyo Edet. We also have Alarabe Daniel. We have Brigadier Stephen of the Air Force. And we also have LCPL Yakubu Ayuba, LCPL Nura Mohammed, as well as Habib Alitu. We also have PTE Tanko Waje AN of the Air Force, and we also have ACM Abubakar Abdul Rahman, and the body is about to be interred.
them will drop to the only two back. Okay, so let's go to
distinguished guests, very senior officers, ladies and gentlemen. Next, what you are witnessing now is the last post. The last post signifies a final farewell to our departed colleagues. As a mark of honor and respect to the deceased personnel, may I humbly request all to rise for the last post while officers and warrant officers in uniform are to salute. Thank you.
All right, this is the mass burial of 22 soldiers killed in Niger State in an ambush in Zungeru local government, and the crash of a Nigeria Air Force aircraft on a recovery mission. And we have their families present there to pay their last respect. If you listen closely, you could hear them crying, some of them crying and heaving a sigh of pain as this ceremony is ongoing. Present also at the event is Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawale, and the service chiefs and other families and dignitaries present to pay their last respect to these slain soldiers. Earlier, we told you that the other 16 or 14 rather had been buried on based on Islamic rites and
pay for it. And I use this opportunity to call all commanders, all troops all over Nigeria that we must avenge this. Those that did this and those that have continued to kill our men, wherever they are, we will get them out, we will smoke them out, and we ensure that they never have opportunity to kill any other person. That I assure you. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Niger State, gentlemen, today we gather here with heavy hearts and tear-filled eyes to bid farewell to our fallen heroes, the brave men and women of the armed forces of Nigeria who made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our nation. We stand here today to honor their courage, dedication, and unwavering commitment to duty. Their lives were abruptly taken from us in the line of duty while responding to a distress call in the Chukuba community in Shiruru local government in Niger State. We gather here not only to mourn their loss, but also to celebrate their lives and their extraordinary contributions to our beloved nation. We are gathered here today not only as grieving family members, friends, and colleagues, but also as a nation united in sorrow. These fallen heroes exemplify the very best of what it means to serve and protect our nation. They were the vanguards of peace, the guardians of our freedom, and the sentinels of our security. Their selflessness and unwavering dedication to duty will forever be etched in our hearts and memories. Today, we bid farewell to remarkable individuals who dedicated their lives to the noble cause of safeguarding our nation. They were men and women of honor, integrity, and incredible bravery. They accepted the call to serve, fully aware of the dangers that lay ahead, and yet they never wavered in their commitment to protecting the lives and property of our fellow citizens. These fallen heroes possess a rare blend of physical and moral courage. They faced danger head-on, never flinching in the face of adversity. Each and every one of them had a story, a dream, and a family waiting for their safe return. We all miss them. They were sons, daughters, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, fathers, and mothers. Today, we mourn not only the loss of our brave soldiers, but also the loss experienced by their families. We stand united with them in their grief, offering our condolences and support during this difficult time. In the midst of this tragedy, we must remember that their sacrifice was not in vain. These brave men and women laid down their lives so that we may live in peace and security. They fought on the front lines, battling against the forces of evil and ensuring that the flame of hope and liberty continue to burn bright in our nation. Their courage and dedication will forever be an inspiration to all who follow their footsteps. To the families who have lost loved ones, we stand our deepest condolences. We cannot begin to fathom the pain and sorrow that you are experiencing. Know that deep in your heart, you are not alone in your grief. The entire nation and the armed forces mourn you and stands there ready to support you in any possible way. We recognize that no words can ease your pain, but we hope that you will find solace in the knowledge that your loved ones made an indelible mark in our nation's history. To our fallen heroes, we say thank you. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to duty, your sacrifice, and your love for our nation. You fought bravely, and your courage will forever be remembered. We will honor your memory by continuing to fight against those who seek to undermine our peace and security. We will remain steadfast in our resolve to build a nation worthy of sacrifice. As we lay our fallen heroes to rest today, let us remember that their legacy lives in each and every one of us. Let us carry their spirit of bravery and selflessness in our hearts as we go about our daily lives. Let us be inspired by their example to stand up against injustice, to protect the weak, and to strive for a better future for our nation. The loss we feel today is immeasurable, but we must not allow it dim the light of hope within us. Instead, let us use this moment as a rallying cry to come together as a nation, to support our armed forces, and to work tirelessly towards a Nigeria free from the grip of violence and insecurity. We owe it to these fallen heroes to honor their memory by redoubling our efforts to create a safer and more prosperous nation for all. To the men and women who continue to serve in the armed forces, wherever you are, I want to express my deepest gratitude. Your commitment to defending our nation, even in the face of great peril, is truly commendable. You carry the torch that our fallen heroes have passed on, and we stand by your side as you confront the challenges that lie ahead. To the bandits, terrorists, and perpetrators of violence who seek to sow division and fear among our people, know this: our resolve will not waver. We will hunt you down, we will bring you to justice, and we will restore peace and security to every corner of our nation. Your actions may cause pain and suffering, but they will never extinguish the spirit of unity and resilience that burns within us. Today, as we lay our fallen heroes to rest, let us remember that their sacrifice serves as a reminder of the price of freedom. Let us honor their memory by striving for a Nigeria where no man's lives are lost in the pursuit of peace. Let us build a nation where every citizen can live without fear, where communities can thrive, and where our children can grow up knowing the true meaning of security and stability. In conclusion, let us pay tribute to the men and women who have given us their lives in the service of our nation, both before and now, and those that are still out there. May their souls find eternal rest, and may their families find comfort in the knowledge that their loved ones are rare heroes forever remembered and cherished. As we bid them farewell, let us pledge to carry their legacy forward, to work towards a Nigeria that is peaceful, prosperous, and secure. I promise you this, that we will not relent until we get all those causing havoc in this country. May God bless our fallen heroes, their families, and our great nation, Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you all.